My name is Count Binface, intergalactic space warrior, Ceefax fan, and I'm running for London Mayor.
Last time, there were 20 candidates for Mayor of London, and the candidate who came ninth was a man in what I would charitably describe as a cheap Darth Vader outfit with a bin on his head. But Count Binface has kind of become the sort of poster boy of this tradition of joke candidates. There's no political advertising on television or radio in the UK. You're not allowed to buy advertising. Count Binface got 2 minutes on the BBC's London television news programme to tell voters this is why you should vote for me.
Why am I standing? Well, to celebrate and defend British democracy, including the right we all have to stand for election, no matter how idiotic the get-up.
The original is a guy called Screaming Lord Sutch, who wore these violently coloured outfits and top hats and things, and he was the leader of what was called the official monster raving loony party. He first stood for election in 1963, again, on the not ludicrous policy of lowering the minimum age for voting from 21 to 18, which happened within about 5 years. Theresa May only fought one election as leader of the Conservative Party, as Prime Minister, 2017, and it went disastrously wrong. And she didn't really find out until the night of the election how badly it had gone. And in the midst of that, at 2-3 o'clock in the morning in her constituency at Maidenhead in Berkshire, she has to stand on a stage in a leisure centre on what was probably the worst night of her life, next to a guy dressed as Elmo and Lord Buckethead and all of these kind of things. There's something in that about a very healthy, I would argue, disrespect for the people who hold power over our lives. Others include a guy called Nick the Flying Brick, a guy dressed as Elmo. There was someone who stood in London on the No Fruit Out of Context party because he opposed pineapple on pizza and he wanted it outlawing. And in 2002, a guy dressed in the outfit of Hartlepool's football club mascot called Hangus the Monkey was elected as mayor of Hartlepool and did such a good job that he stood under his real name and was re-elected twice more. We're not anarchists, we're satirists. We are absolutely going to ridicule you. We're not going to burn down Parliament, but we are absolutely going to mock you endlessly. And this is just a way of doing that. This does happen in other countries, but I would argue that nobody does it with as much panache and dogged consistency, 60-odd years now of doing this, as we do in Britain. This is one of those fine English traditions, the cream tea, the royal palaces, and the relentlessly ridiculing the people who hold power over our lives.